Hey everyone, I'm Raz, and I've decided to do some Tumblr tutorials in a video type fashion because if you're like me, I have a hard time with just like screenshots and written instructions when it comes to this kind of stuff. I like to actually see somebody go through the steps. Um, so yeah, and I know when I came to Tumblr, I didn't know how to do anything. I knew like the basics, like click it and it'll do a text post, or click the camera and it'll do a photo post. But past that, I really didn't understand how any of it worked. So hopefully, if you're new to the site or if you've been around for a while and you don't know how to do this stuff and you just want to find out and you don't want to ask or you don't know who to ask, hopefully these videos will help you. Um, I thought start out with something that's really important on Tumblr, and that's sourcing. And also, let's do sourcing because it shows you how to do a couple other things that are really important to know how to do if you're going to do Tumblr, especially if you're going to do art blog or fan blog, fandom blog. Um, so I'll just show you some samples of like proper sourcing. Somebody did this post about these sand cats because they're adorable and it's awesome. And down here you got two links. One of them's the sand cat link, and one of them is this Anne Marie Klaus, I think you say it, link. And the Sandcat link actually takes you to her folder of Sandcats and where they got these pictures from. And the other one takes you to her main Flickr account. And that's awesome. That's good sourcing. Um, Another sample of like sourcing things. Oh, it won't go away. Okay. Is when you use somebody's tags because you think like these are awesome tags, they're profound or they're really deep or they are hilarious or whatever reason that you feel like people should see these tags. You want to source the person that did them, right? Because you shouldn't take credit for that. They wrote those awesome tags. And so yeah, so that's basically what is sourcing. Sourcing is um when you link back in some way or form to the original creator. And you pretty much should source everything that isn't yours. Like, what isn't sourcing? Linking like to DeviantArt when you found the picture on DeviantArt, but not to the artist's account. Or linking to Flickr and just Flickr, not like the actual photographer's account, or any most art and photographs and fan art and all that stuff is found on some kind of image hosting site. Just linking to the image hosting site, that's not sourcing. You gotta link it back to the actual photographer, artist, writer, whatever. Um, that's proper sourcing. So let's actually talk about how to do the links if you don't know. Um, let me get back up to the top here, and I'm just gonna use some of my art to keep things really simple here. Okay, so I'm going to click a photo because it's fan art. I'm going to grab it off my desktop. And okay, there we go. Now I got this caption option. And like I said, sourcing is just linking back to them somehow. So you don't have to be as detailed as some people are about it, like with the having a link, like those two links that the one I showed you with the Sandcats had. Some people just do like an X or like literally just an X. Um, that kind of is just, doesn't it doesn't matter so much how you do that. Just that you do the link. So I'm gonna do for this sample, I'm just gonna do uh, how I normally do my sources. Because I like to do them like this, and this is just how I like to do them. And I usually put the website that it's gonna go to. Um, and now, okay. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, so you have your bar here, and it has like bold, italic, strike through, and then it has these two little things you can't click, right? Don't strike through. Don't do that. Um, and they're like these little infinity kind of signs, and one has like a slash through it. Those are the insert edit link and to unlink something. Until you select what you want to be the link, you can't click them. They're useless. So you select what you want to be the link. If you want the whole thing to be the link, awesome. If you just want, I don't know, source to be the link, awesome. Doesn't matter. I usually just select, the artist name. And I'm going to add the link in there. So it opens up to this. Now I'm going to pop over the DeviantArt. Oops. Sorry. I really should have been more prepared. Okay. Here it is. Okay, and I'm going to grab this link. This link would be okay. That's okay sourcing. The link to the main DeviantArt, that's good sourcing. That would work too, this link. But I'm going to use the link to the actual picture that I'm uploading. Because I'm just uploading one specifically. So that's just how I like to do it. And I'm going to post that in there. And this open link in a new tab just decides whether or not it opens in the window you're in or if it opens in a new window. I like to select that. But evidently I'm not today. Okay, so there you go. Now that's a link, and I'm going to tag it with my tags, whatever you want to tag it, whatever you're posting. Okay, done deal. I'm going to post it. And awesome. Okay, so now I have this. It has a little line under it. Means it's a link, and it goes to the picture on the image hosting site that I'm using for my art. So that's how you do that. Now, like I showed you the one with the tags and the link, which I closed. I need to get rid of this. Sorry. Okay. So, if you want to share someone's tags, if you just see really awesome tags and you feel like the whole world of Tumblr should see these tags because they are so awesome, and these are not awesome tags, but these are what I have for a sample. You're just going to copy them. Oops. I don't know what is wrong with me. Okay. I'm really slow today. Bear with me. Okay. Copy them, not click on them. And you're also going to make sure that you open up the blog of the person that you're copying their tags from. So I'm just reblogging my own post. So I opened my blog already. I just clicked it and it opened. So here's my blog. And then all you're going to do is, after copying them, you're going to do it like you're going to reblog it. Ignore my XKit. I don't know if you're using that or not. And I'm going to paste the tags. And I'm going to unlink them. Because right now, they have no link. They just look like they're a link, but they're not. So I'm going to kill that. And then I'm just going to put Castiel's Boy, which is my Tumblr. And I'm going to select that. I'm going to grab the link to my blog, or you would be doing the blog that you're posting tags from. Paste it and insert it. And now that'll take them to my blog. And that's it. That's all how you do that. And you can do that with a specific post, or do it to their blog. As long as you're linking back to them. That's what's important. It's just really important to source things. Artists, photographers, writers, they all deserve the credit for their work. Even tags, those persons deserve the credit for what they wrote. And it's just important because there's a lot of people that don't. There's already a problem with artists who don't like anything reposted of theirs. So don't make it worse by then not sourcing artists who let us share their work with the world. It's just really important to give people credit. The other thing you need to know for that kind of stuff is how to reverse image search. So let's say that I had found an image on some site or on the website, or website. Okay, let me try that again. Let's say that I'm browsing through the internets and I'm on Pinterest or something, and I'm not trying to pick on Pinterest, but they suck at sourcing. Um, and I'm like, wow, I really love this, and I want to share it with Tumblr, and all my followers should see this and see how awesome this person is, and just this amazing thing that they did. But I don't know who this person is, and I don't know where their website is and stuff. So there's a lot of reverse image search tools that you can find online. There's TinEye, which is really good for anime and manga type stuff. Um, and there's a bunch of other ones I can't pull off the top of my head because really, in the end, I always go back to the same one, which is the Google reverse image search, just because I'm really biased about Google just being the best search in the entire world. So it's image.google.com, and you're going to get this site. And then you're going to see this little camera here. So you're going to click that. And you can paste the URL if you found it on a website. Uh, I don't think that works as well as uploading an image. So I'm going to go and browse it. I'm just going to use another one of my own fan works here and open that up. And it's going to do its thing. My internet's really slow. So, okay. Now I've got a couple links here. They're similar images. No, I don't want any of those. This is the image I want. So I got DeviantArt more like Jared Padalecki. Okay. When they say more like, it might be the image you're looking for in the first one, or it might be another image, and somewhere in a long line of art that DeviantArt has decided is like that image will be the image you're looking for. So not my first choice. If I can find the actual direct link, that's definitely going to always be my first choice. So if it says Jared Padalecki by Harlequin, then that's definitely the one I'm looking for. It says by that person, so that's it. By me. Yes. So that's my link. So cool. Now I found my source. Sometimes you're going to get live journal links. Sometimes you're going to get, because somebody uses the icon. I mean, some of the links are going to be pretty useless. And you're just going to kind of learn by reading the descriptions, whether or not that link's going to help you. Sometimes you're going to find more Pinterest of it, or again, like other sites that are image hosting sites. And you're going to have to try to find someone else who sourced it. Hopefully someone else was a cool kid and sourced the art that they shared. If you find that that person who did it has taken down that art or has closed their account, like maybe you'll find someone sourced it and you click their source and it says like, this just happened to me actually. I found some cool art. I looked it up. I went to the source that somebody else had found and found that that person's live journal was deactivated. So then you have a choice to make. And I'm not even going to get into the right or the wrongs of this. But these are like really, the only things you can really do, I think, that generally are found somewhat acceptable. You're going to be completely safe if you just don't post it at all. No one's going to bother you about that, obviously. The other thing you can do is link it or post it, put whatever last source you have for it, like the name of the person's account, their handle, on whatever site they were using at the time. And then you can say like, hey, I could not find an active account for this artist. If anybody knows where they are, if they have a new site, please, contact me so I can properly source this. It's kind of a gray area, I think. People have different opinions on that, so you just have to make your own calls. But even when you find a closed, deactivated site, you should never just post it without putting the artist's name if you know it. Even, like I said, like that live journal was closed. So I would still put their last known handle and then ask, hey, does somebody know where they are now? Do they have a new account? please direct me in their direction, please. So yeah, so that's basically how you do all that. It's pretty easy, and just remember, if you don't source, it's gonna catch up with you. People are gonna get mad. Artists are gonna find the art that you posted that you didn't source. You're gonna have Tumblr deleting your post. I mean, you don't want to deal with all that, and it's just polite. It's just the nice, right thing to do. So just do it, and it's easy. And I showed you how, and hopefully I didn't confuse you. Hopefully you understood that. Um, and yeah, so if there's things you want to know how to do on Tumblr, like 101, let me know. I'm going to be making some more videos. Eventually, I'll probably get into some more complicated stuff like HTML and CSS and all that heavy stuff. But I'm just going to start with basics because I know when I was a noob at Tumblr, I was freaking lost. So I just want to, try to help some people like I was helped when I started. Yeah, so I'll see you all later.